Today I thought I'd work a little bit more on some Motown with you. Just a couple of little licks and phrases that are very common. I'll try to show them to you, then a little later on I'll play them along in a groove, probably around that cycle of fourths. Here's a real common one which sometimes baffles people. Let's break it down and analyze it. The pitches, D, go to the third, just walk up to the fifth. Now the trick is often the rhythm and the muted notes. Let's see if I can do that real slow motion. There it was. And I don't necessarily think of my muted notes as a muted over this and a muted over this. I often write it that way, but it's really just a muted D wherever my fingers are. So again, slow motion. See, I'm not doing this. No, that would be muting in two of these notes. I'm just using this muted D as my note in between. Again. One, two. Watch this in the right hand here. I'm going to move over here. We can get this little fingering in hand position, this mute. Check this out now. Cool. Let's do a little bit now in a groove, and I'll play it on a couple of different chords. Just I'll move around so you can hear it. 3 and 4 and... Sorry, I screwed it up. There it is. Let's zero in on that right hand again. Cool. Now, obviously, that rhythmic phrasing and those little muted notes, you know, those little muted with rhythms, man, there's a whole bunch of pitches that Jamerson uses with those, but that's the gist of it. Here's the most common one. Just play that root up an octave. Back to the original version of it. Slow motion. Right hand. Cool, I think that's probably plenty of the demonstration. Now I'll go to that little video where I'm going to play it around the cycle of fourths. I'll start on C and I'll play it, then I'll play it on F, then B flat. You need to learn that cycle of fourths and use that as a good practice motion for yourself. Go back and look at some of my earlier videos. You start doing that cycle of fourths with all your different licks, you will learn your fingerboard like you've never known before. Excuse me, but I'm confident you will love it once you start doing it. It's a bunch of work, but it's also addicting. When you get it going, my goodness, it feels good to play over the bass. Let's go to that video now.